Hi folks, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick and we're going racing on the Sega Mega Drive or Genesis, depending on where you are in the world. This one is called ESPN Speedworld, which also come out on the Super Nintendo, published by Sony in 1994. It's based on the NASCAR series, Winston Cup stock cars. It's got the ESPN license, but not any license for the real-life drivers. They're all made-up drivers, but I'm not familiar with NASCAR anyway, so it doesn't make a great deal of difference. We'll see how this one plays on the Mega Drive. The Mega Drive has quite a lot of racing games, so interesting to see this one. I'll keep it on rookie mode. I believe there are 3 circuits. There they are: Arizona, Alabama, and Washington, racing from a couple of ovals and a street circuit as well. You can do championship or individual racing. We'll do individual racing just to see the feel of the thing. The car's fully customizable.
ESPN Speedworld.
Who's this?
Hello everyone, I'm Jerry Punch.
Right, that's Jerry Punch, whoever he is. Now, the cars are fully customisable for Dr. Jerry Punch interrupted me. Colours, gears and stuff. This looks iffy. Oh dear. Right, okay, let's go. This don't look very good at the moment. I'm getting flashbacks to crazy cars on the ZX Spectrum. Right, okay, so speed's in the top right, the map's in the left. The screen does look rather sparse and it's not handling particularly well. Next to my speed, you see the yellow digits there. On the left, oh, this is the qualifying lap. On the left is 4 tyres, and if they go down, a bit like Nigel Mansell's racing, that represents if you need to go into the pits or not. And I qualified last. You placed last. Right, okay. Okay, Dr. Jerry Punch. He's a US commentator, did a variety of stuff. Here's the race now. Will it get any better? This looks like it's on the Commodore 64. This is supposed to be the Sega Mega Drive. Right. In 12th place, I'm zipping up. Now, I presume you got to... Oh, man. I presume you got to change your settings on each track to get good at it. I'm already up into 3rd. I think there might be a bit of rubber band in here. This is terrible. By pulling in off to the left, you can do a pit stop to repair your car. Looks like you can just bash into anyone. This is not realistic at all. 1994, this. There's much better racing cars and games available. Oh, so I've been knocked into the pits. Right, I didn't mean to come into the pits, but I got knocked into there. How do I get out of here? We've got a bloke being refueled at fueling, bloke changing the tyres. How do I get out of here? Oh, goodness gracious me. Right, the car's got 4 gears, so you can set turbo if you want, but we're in Arizona, which is very hot. Is this game very hot? No, it's stone cold. If you had this one back in the day, let me know. And the controls are messed up now. What's happening here? I'm stuck in 3rd gear and I can't steer. The car's got terrible trouble. I hate this game. I might have to reset the thing. Compare it to Outrun on the Mega Drive, which is absolutely awesome, and practically anything else. God, this is an absolute stinker. Maybe it'll grow on me as I go through. The graphics are poor. The car doesn't lean. Sound is, well, okay-ish. I think I'm going to have to reset this and go again on a different track. Right, I'm back again against my own better judgment. We could customise the car. There's a spoiler there. By setting on a low spoiler, we can get, or a low angle spoiler, we can get better speed. I'll just change the colour of the car, though. You can change suspension.
Hello everyone, I'm Jerry Punch.
Yeah, I can get that Jerry Punch is starting to get a bit annoying here. He might as well saying, hello everyone, I deserve a punch, if you wrote this game. Right, it's not getting any better, folks. The scenery now is a bit more foresty, a bit more greeny. Car's too small, it's not detailed enough. Cockpit view might have been better for this one. These reviews about not expert gameplay, but how you would have found the games back in the day. My favourite genre is racing games, but if this was all that was available, it wouldn't be. Would I play this again? No, I wouldn't. I would have taken it back to the shop. There's no real reason to be playing this game. A limited amount of tracks, 3 I believe. Doesn't really feel that good. It's very boring. It's ovals, which aren't, well, you know, you can get a bit of fun with ovals if the game is good, but this isn't good as we try and do a qualifying lap. I haven't set up the car at all, so I've got base settings, and that's put me last. Yeah, I should have mucked about with the settings, but I can't be bothered because the game is just so bad. I won't be playing this ever again. It stinks city. But let's just try and get a review out of it to see if it gets any better. Right, here we go. Now, these race games live and die about how good it is to overtake. Stock cars, they will bash into each other, but it's not realistic bashing as I enter 12th place, flying start. I think you can slipstream these cars to get a bit of extra speed as you go through. So it's all about slipstreaming and safely overtaking and getting around the corners and trying not to be slipstreamed yourself. I think this car maximum cargo I read in the instructions is up to 200, but we've got nominal settings here. I'm in 12th place of 12. If you want to look at the map on the top left to see where you are, you can do, but it's absolutely pointless because you know where you're going to be on an oval. You can get maybe a rough guide how far you are behind. I think every time you go past the finishing line, it would tell you how far you are behind the leaders. On the top there, the display, you've got what gear I'm in, it's full, speed's underneath. Next to it's the temperature gauge, I think, followed by how much fuel you've got left. Game is not good. I can't say anything good about this game, to be honest with you. It's like Commodore 64, a very basic early Commodore Amiga game, something you might find in 1988, but this isn't 1988, this is 6 years later. This is Sony, this is 1994. Absolutely abysmal. I don't know how they've got the nerve to put out a game like this at all. It's just not using the Mega Drive remotely to the best of its abilities. It's a lackluster game. I don't know why it was released. I'm not surprised that as I say, they've got the ESPN license for NASCAR, so I'm not surprised they haven't got the driver's license, because what driver would want to put their name to this mess? None that I can think of at all. You might completely disagree. You might be your favourite game ever. Well done you. You must put the hours in. Now, you can see next to my Speedo there, the yellow digits, the tyres are gradually wearing down. We've got 3.5 tyres. That would indicate when we need to go in. I should have put less wing on the car because I'm getting left behind steadily, lap by lap. Will I complete the race? I'm not quite sure. I'll do a few laps to see if I can get back in touch with the pack. Then we'll see the last track and then get out of here. But, you know, why would you keep playing this? We're doing individual race mode. There is 1 second down, right. There is a championship mode where you start on all 3 races and you get points for coming in the top 10. But it might go beyond that. But it's NASCAR. I mean, NASCAR isn't on Celestial TV. I think I'd probably watch it if I had access to the thing. You have to get into the drivers, their histories and stuff. The skills the drivers need to go round. This is not capturing any of that excitement whatsoever. You certainly wouldn't want to watch NASCAR after watching this abysmal thing. There's only 1 player. I don't think you can have 2 players. Split screen would have been nice, like in Lotus 2, but I've got to get out of here because I'm just getting so bored and I'm not catching up the others. 27. I'm losing about 6 seconds a lap. Man. So I just want to show you the last race here. It's in Washington. I think this is more of a street circuit here. You can change the damage if you want. We've got damage on, not that you notice. We're not seeing any damage. Maybe it affects your speed. You can do manual gears if you want to, if you want to extend the misery, but we'll keep it on automatic. We'll keep the set default setting, so it probably means I'm going to get left behind again.
Welcome to ESPN Speedworld. Hello everyone, I'm Jerry Punch.
Are you really? Just in case we've forgotten. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Jerry Punch. Well, that's where I want to drink some punch. Right, okay, so this is the last track. Car looks abysmally small, like it's a radio control thing. There's some birds flying across, or is it just a flea on my screen? There we go, we're off the race. Road holding's not very good. Well, that's probably me for setting it up. Yes, so any racing game really on the Mega Drive. Top Gear, Lotus, anything is better than this. And now, if you know a worse chase view race game on the Mega Drive than this, let me know, because I'll have to try it out at some point. But this is definitely lower league stuff, even relegation stuff. I feel sorry for a kid who had to play this over and over again. I mean, you know, on my Commodore Amiga, I got Days of Thunder, which was also rubbish. But because I got it with the Amiga and not many other games, I did persist with it, and I tricked myself to thinking it was okay. I suppose a similar thing might have happened with this if a kid only had this game and nothing to compare it to. But if you only have the merest of comparisons to any other games, Outrun, for example, it just doesn't feature at all. Right, off we go. This will be our last race, and thank goodness I'll get out of here. I'll try and complete the race to see if I win. But anyway, different coloured cars. No humour in this one. But I suppose like Room, they try to put interesting stuff floating across the screen. Well, only one thing in this instance with those birds. They seem to have disappeared. Where are the birds? There they go. That's the most exciting bit of the game, those dot birds on the distance going across. If you are a dot bird, then comment in the comment section below. How much did they pay you for being in this disaster, this pig spill, this absolutely bottom of a game? Right, 12th place. I'm fighting with them. We're having a bit of a thing. You bash into the car, it doesn't seem to be causing any damage whatsoever. Rather dull clunk noise. Car doesn't handle very well. It's drifting all over the shop. Ooh, that's a bit of a spin. Looks like that's also lacking frames. So that wasn't as smooth at all. Smooth as sandpaper, that was. You can make pit stops, but if you do make a pit stop, it might cause your car's handling to go all up the spout. Hooray! As you can tell, I'm not a big fan of this game. It's rubbish with a capital R and an exclamation mark at the end. What was Sony thinking? What was Sony thinking? Now, I'd be very interested to see what this game plays like on the Super Nintendo. Is it just as bad, or has it got a much better frame rate? I think it needs to run a bit quicker. The car needs to be a lot more refined than it is. Probably needs to have a few more tracks on it, and yeah, it's just dull as it really. There's nothing really for it to stand out. There's no uniqueness there. It's a very lazy game. So like, let's make a racing game. What do other chase view racing games have? Here it is, the basicness of it. Not even running that fast, is it? Now, the car can go up to 200, I'm told, with the bit of sense. Maybe it runs the game makes it run a bit quicker here, but I don't think it's going to run a great deal quicker. But who's bored yet? Now, well done if you've seen this far into the video. Might be a case that you like the kind of stuff. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. There's quite a lot of Mega Drive games reviewed now. If you want to see some other ones, then click on my username, click on the playlist tab, and they'll be there under Mega Drive or any other system you want to focus on. Big thank you to the members also, which are keeping this thing running. So thank you very much. It's not about seeing all the best games, it's about seeing the mediocre ones, and also on this occasion the damn sight rubbish ones as well. Anyway, look, those birds are going somewhere away from this game. Now, tyres, we've got 2.5 left. I'm not noticing a great difference in the handling as we go along. It was pretty poor to start off with, and it's pretty poor now. There's an arrow there saying going to the pits. Maybe I'll go in the pits, or maybe I won't. No, I've driven past. We've got 6 laps left. We're 18 seconds down. Not as bad as before. Yeah, okay. I'm sort of like battling the tail enders. There's 12 cars in this, including me. I'm keeping in touch with the back ender ones, but not doing very well. Boof, 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 baff, biff, boff, boof. Come on, how far we got? I'm determined to complete this one. So the 3 tracks then, we've got Washington, Alabama and Arizona. 3 places in the US. Whether you unlock other tracks, I'm not quite sure. Let me know if you do, especially in the championship mode. It might be a case that you do. But if you do, I think the tracks aren't going to be too dissimilar from this. There's going to be ovals and the occasional street circuit, and they're all going to play roughly the same. Poor, poor, poor. I don't know what this scored back in the day. If it got good results, then well done. I try not to look at other reviews before I've reviewed it myself, so just to get an honest opinion of what I think and not follow the crowd. On this occasion, though, I'd be very surprised if they said this game was decent, but you know, who knows? They might do, and I might be the odd one out. You make your own decision. If you want to track this one down, you'll see it, but doesn't handle very well. It's not a good experience. It's not good graphically. I don't know what that pit stop was all about. No, I can't make another pit stop. Right, okay, I repaired nothing there. It's just a very lazy, uninspiring race game. Hooray! Right, how long have we got left to go of this nightmare? Right, 156 miles an hour. Does it feel like that? No. Right. If you see any great landmarks, then let me know. But we're in mountains in Washington D.C. Or is it just Washington? I don't know. There's a difference between the two. Look at the map. The blue cars are all spaced all over the place. I'm the yellow dot going round. They're trying to get back in touch with the back of the pack. I think the top 10 positions score points. Shall we do a pit stop? Well, we might as well. Let's repair our tyres, see if that makes any difference at all. But I don't think it does. Now we need to leave the pits. Oh God, I'm pressing all the buttons here. Let me leave the pits, and hopefully it doesn't destroy our handling like before. Right, we're away. Sony. The best bit about this game really is you can change the colour of the car. That's it, really. That's it. I mean, you can't change the car at all. I mean, you know, if you're going to do a basic game like this, look at on the Amiga, Team 17's F17 Challenge or Racer Formula 1. I mean, that plays so much better than this, and it is fun. You know, They missed out the fun aspect here. I think Team 17, I don't think Team 17 did any Mega Drive games, I might be wrong, but they would have handled this a lot better than this. There's a white flag. Does that mean we're giving up, or does that mean we're at the end? 12th place. Can I get 11th place? I think I might have been a lap. They're saying go in the pits. 2 laps left. Oh no. What's that white flag for then? Does that mean my car's about to explode? Hopefully. Yeah, I've overtaken that car and it still says 12th place. That means I'm being lapped now by other racers. Oh God. Now, if I was a proper racer, I'd pull into the pits now and make up something's gone wrong with the car. The carburettor's bent, or the head gasket's gone, I can't continue. But here we've got to continue. There's the flag there. We've got 2 laps to go, but I think we've been lapped, so there we go.
Here are the official race results.
Thanks, Dr. Punch. I won't be seeing you ever again. Well, you know, I hope you liked having a look at that one. I thought it was poor on so many different levels, but that was ESPN Speedworld on the Mega Drive Genesis, depending on where you are in the world, by Sony in 1994. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and have very fun. Goodbye.
Goodbye.